Hi everyone, this is Biplab Chakraborty and welcome to my channel. If you like this video, don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Who among the following was the first to invade India? The answer is Darius I. A few things to remember. Darius I belonged to the Persian Achaemenid Empire. The first of the two main invasions was conducted around 535 BC by the empire's founder Cyrus the Great. Following Cyrus's death around 518 BCE, Persian armies under Darius crossed the Himalayas into India to initiate a second period of conquest by annexing regions up to the Jhelum River. The paintings found in the Ajanta caves in western Maharashtra pertain to which of the following religions? The answer is Buddhism. A few things to remember. The Ajanta caves are approximately 30 rock-cut Buddhist cave monuments. They date from the period 2nd century BC to about 480 CE. And they are found in the Aurangabad district of Maharashtra. Around which of these time periods did the excavation of Harappa civilization take place? The correct answer is 1920-1921. A few things to remember. Sir John Hubert Marshall, who was the Director General of the Archaeological Survey of India, from 1902 to 1928, oversaw the excavations of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. In 1920, Marshall initiated a dig at Harappa with Daya Ram Saini as director. Mohenjo-daro was discovered by R.D. Banerjee. So these are the three names to remember. John Hubert Marshall, he was the Director General of ASI. Daya Ram Saini, he was involved in the dig at Harappa. And for Mohenjo-daro, it was R.D. Banerjee. Where would you find the famous rock-cut Kailasa temple? The correct answer is Ellora. A few things to remember. Kailash temple is the largest of the rock-cut Hindu temples at the Ellora caves. It's situated in Aurangabad. Most of the excavation of the temple is generally attributed to the 8th century Rashtrakuta king Krishna I. Very important to remember. The temple architecture shows traces of Pallava and Chalukya styles. The ancient Nalanda University was established during which of the following empires? The correct answer is Gupta. A few things to remember. Nalanda was a renowned Buddhist monastic university in ancient Magad. It's today, present day, Bihar. Considered by historians to be the world's first residential university. And among the greatest centers of learning in the ancient world, it was located near the city of Rajagriha. Operating from 427 until 1197 CE, Nalanda played a vital role in promoting the patronage of arts and academics, especially during the 5th and the 6th century. In which of the following Harappa civilization sites would you find a dockyard? The correct answer is Lothal. Few things to remember. Lothal was one of the southernmost sites of the ancient Indus Valley civilization, located in the modern state of Gujarat. Construction of the city is believed to have begun around 2200 BC. ASI discovered Lothal in 1954. Excavation work went on between these 2 years, 55 to 60. Lothal had the world's earliest known dock, very important to remember, which connected to the city to an ancient course of the Sabarmati river on the trade route. Emperor Kanishka belonged to which of these dynasties? The correct answer is Kushan. Kanishka was an emperor of the Kushan dynasty under whose reign 127 to 150 CE the empire reached its zenith. Kanishka came to rule an empire extending from Central Asia, Gandhar to Patliputra. Patliputra is today's Patna on the Gangetic plain. The main capital of his empire was located at Purusapura. It's today's Peshawar, which is in Pakistan. In Gandhar, with another capital at Mathura, which is today's day present in India. Which of these words was first coined by Maganlal Gandhi in 1906 in a South African news sheet, Indian Opinion? The correct answer is Satyagraha. Mr. Maganlal Gandhi, he was the grandson of an uncle of Mahatma Gandhi. He came up with the word Sadagraha. Subsequently, to make it clearer, Mahatma Gandhi changed it to Satyagraha. In which year did the first Arab invasion of India take place? The correct answer is 636 CE. Few things to remember. The first Arab invasion of India was an expedition by sea to conquer Thana near Mumbai. It was undertaken during the regime of the second Caliph of the Umayyad Caliphate, Umar bin Akhtab, who was on a mission to spread Islam to all corners of the world. The Arab army was repulsed decisively and returned to Oman, and the first ever Arab raid on India was defeated. So you have to remember that the first ever Arab raid on India was successfully defeated. It was supposed to be near Thana, near Mumbai, and it was by Umar bin Akhtab. In which year did the Kalinga War take place? The correct answer is 262 to 261 BC. Few things to remember. The Kalinga War was fought between Emperor Ashoka and the state of Kalinga. It was an independent feudal kingdom located in the present-day state of Odisha and northern parts of Andhra Pradesh. The Kalinga War was one of the deadliest battles in Indian history. The war cost nearly 2.5 lakh lives. The achievements of which of these rulers are engraved on the Allahabad pillar? The correct answer is Samudragupta. Few things to remember. The Allahabad pillar was possibly erected by Emperor Ashoka, but it is particularly notable for containing later inscriptions attributed to the Gupta Emperor Samudragupta. Also engraved on the stone are inscriptions by the Mughal Emperor Jahangir. So you will find inscriptions potentially of three emperors: Emperor Ashoka, Emperor Samudragupta, and Emperor Jahangir. During whose reign did the Chinese scholar Fa Hien visit India? The correct answer is Chandragupta II. Fa Hien entered the Indian subcontinent through the northwest. His memoirs describes his 10-year stay in India. So he stayed in India for 10 years. He visited the major sites associated with Buddha, as well as the renowned centers of education and Buddhist monasteries such as Kapilavastu, Lumbini, Bodh Gaya, Benares, Shravasti, and Kushinagar. So he visited all these places of Buddhist monasteries and education. Interestingly, Fa Hien also learned Sanskrit, and he collected Indian scriptures from all these different places. Which of the following animals is not inscribed on the Sarnath pillar? The correct answer is the cow. The column was erected by the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka in Sarnath. The year was around 250 BCE. It has 4 life-sized lions at the very top. Below that, it is adorned with wheels. And you'll find these 4 animals: lion, elephant, bull, and a galloping horse. And at the very bottom, you'll find a bell-shaped lotus. Who was the finance minister of the Mughal Empire during Emperor Akbar's reign? The correct answer is Todermal. Raja Todermal was also the Wakil-us-Sultanat, which basically means the counselor of the empire, somebody who advises the king. He was also the joint Wazir. He was also one of the Navratnas in Akbar's court. The first battle of Panipat was fought in which year? The correct answer is 1526. Few things to remember. It was fought on the 20th of April 1526 between the invading forces of Emperor Babur and the Lodi dynasty led by Ibrahim Lodi. It took place in North India and marked the beginning of the Mughal Empire. Very, very important. And it also marked the end of the Delhi Sultanate. This was one of the earliest battles involving gunpowder, firearms and field artillery. Very, very important to remember. In the Indian subcontinent, which were introduced by the Mughals. Which Mughal emperor ruled during the period 1605 to 1627? The correct answer is Jahangir. His real name was Nuruddin Muhammad Salim, and he was named after the Indian Sufi saint Salim Chishti. He was the 4th Mughal emperor. Who were the first 3? The first 3 were Babur, Humayun and Akbar. After Mahatma Gandhi was arrested, who took over After Mahatma Gandhi was arrested, who took over the leadership of the Salt Satyagraha? The answer is Abbas Tayyabji. In early 30, the Indian National Congress declared Purna Swaraj as their first act of civil disobedience or Satyagraha. Mahatma Gandhi decided to protest against the British salt tax. Congress officials were convinced that Gandhi would quickly be arrested and chose Tayyabji as Gandhi's immediate successor. On 4th May 1930, very important to remember, this was the day Gandhiji was arrested after the Salt March to Dandi. And Tayyabji was placed in charge of the next phase of the Salt Satyagraha. What was the next phase? It was the raid on the Dharasan salt works in Gujarat. Again, very important to remember. In which session of the Indian National Congress was the Purna Swaraj resolution passed? The answer is Lahore. The Indian National Congress on 19th of December 1929, very important to remember, passed the historic Purna Swaraj resolution at its Lahore session. The public declaration was made on 26 January 1930, again a very important day. The declaration was passed due to the breakdown of negotiations between leaders of the freedom movement and the British over what? Over the question of dominion status for India. Again, very important to remember. In which year was the Indian National Congress founded? The correct answer is 1885. The Indian National Congress conducted its first session in Bombay from the dates 28th to 31st of December 1885. This was an initiative of retired civil services officer Alan Octavian Hume. Very important to remember. The first meeting was scheduled to be held in Pune, but due to cholera outbreak there, it was moved to Bombay. Who was known as the Grand Old Man of India? The answer is Dadabhai Nauroji. Dadabhai Nauroji served as the 2nd, 9th and 22nd President of the Indian National Congress from these years 1886 to 87, 93 to 94 and 1906 to 1907. He was a Liberal Party Member of Parliament in the British House of Commons. He was the second person of Asian descent to be a British MP. Very important to remember. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.